Welcome back, Mongo Fix. Does your oven look like that? Just super nasty, super full of junk and crud. We're gonna clean this all up with no toxic chemicals, all natural stuff. First, gonna need a bucket of soapy water. Yeah, this bucket not clean, Mongo realized. That's okay though. And you're gonna need some baking soda. Just regular baking soda. And you're gonna need a brand new razor blade. And remember, be careful with razor blades, might cut yourself. Be careful, yada yada, but it'll have to be brand new. And you're gonna need some rags or paper towels. These just the blue shop rags. So a lot of this residue usually like animal grease. That's why it get real sticky and hard like that. So animal grease is slightly acidic. That's what the baking soda for. So we start off with just some soap and water, and we're just gonna get the rag, get it wet, and get the soap and water on there. Don't need a ton of it, just enough. That looked pretty good to Mongo. And then we take our baking soda and sprinkle it on there. Kind of like get a little pasty. Then just rub it in by hand. Baking soda do two things, right? Baking soda gonna help neutralize some of the animal grease that's on there. The other thing being, baking soda really small particles, so it acts kind of like a polishing compound. You know, like you'd polish up the paint on your car. So it kind of making like a sandpapery type consistency or feel, but not aggressive enough to damage the glass. So once you get her in there, kind of spread it all around real nice. This is where Mr. Razor Blade comes in. You're going to use him and just scrape it off. You hear that? No noise? Now we got noise. That tell you where any piece of grease or junk is. Because the baking soda will kind of grab onto it, and then you'll hear that roughness. But when it's just solid glass, it'll be nice and smooth. And you can feel the difference in your fingers. You can also hear it on the razor blade. No noise? Noise. So that lets you know if you got it all. That's quite the difference right there. All right, got her all cleaned up. Now we'll just kind of use some rags and absorb all the water. Now you can use the same technique to clean up the metal as well. You just need a lot more water. You know, you'll have to be careful too, because, you know, water will spill off the sides. Right in that one spot, she getting there. But Mongo not too concerned about the metal, so he's not going to continue. Just wanting to get the glass nice. And we'll just put some more on there, because now we just want to make sure you get all the baking soda off the window. But because it's just baking soda and soap and water, there's no worries of any weird fumes. Well, that's a big difference between the start and now. Look like there's some junk on the inside of the window. And it look like Mongo got a big spider buddy inside there too. So again, Mongo wants to be able to see through this real good, so we'll take this panel off and clean the inside as well. Well, oven's pretty simple machines. There's not a lot to them. So just your basic tools to get the whole thing apart. So we got these main 4 bolts. And it looks like there's a bolt on each side. Shouldn't say bolt, these are screws. Phillips head. And look like there are 3 of them in the top here. These top ones also the handle. And they quite a bit longer. Oh, look like there's 3 bolts in the bottom too. When you take this last bolt out, screw, sorry, it's a screw, not a bolt. Now it'll rest right there. And you can slide the whole thing out to work on it. Now we can do that same thing, get our soapy rag. Oh, and those ain't too bad at all. They're just little itty bitty stains. Don't even need the razor blade. You can still razor blade it if you want to. Get rid of Mr. Spidey Buddy. This one, the outer glass. This is the inside of the outer glass. So we'll do a little soap and water again. And it looks like there are some grease stains in here. Unfortunately, it got like a little coating on it, so you get these little squares. So you can't use a razor blade there. You'll end up messing up the coating. So what we'll do is get some soap and water on there, and then just do the baking soda. Remember, it'll act kind of like a polishing compound. Get some rags and pick up all that baking soda. Once you get her the way you like it, now you can put her back together. Put that little handle bracket on. Remember, it got to go over the outside of the inner piece. See right there? That's not right. It's got to go on the outside. Just like that. And then make sure all your bolt holes line up. Don't tighten them up till you get them all in. Then go around and tighten them up. That way you got a little bit of wiggle room before lining up the holes just in case. And then we can get our handle in place. Of course, that handle look bent. So Mongo straighten that out first with a hammer, then get it in place. There we go. Nice and straight now. Nice and tight, because no one likes a loose handle. Now that she's back together, we can slide her onto the hinges. Put these hinge bolts back in. There we go. She's basically brand new. Look how clear that is. Now you can see what you're cooking. Well, hopefully this video helped you if you ever got to clean the glass on your oven. You know, be it on the outside glass, inside glass, or this inner one. Well, if you like this video, be sure to like this video. If you like this video and other videos from Mongo Fix, be sure to subscribe. Mongo always working on all sorts of junk. Mongo, thank you.